windows had to be 28% in the state of Florida. You have 21, okay? So,
Okay, but
give me just a minute. I understand you're not from Florida. But what I explained, is that your wife?
yeah, that's my wife.
Okay. What I explained to your wife, she's pretty upset. When you come to the state of Florida, you have to make sure your vehicle's up to Florida code, okay? And I was just going to simply pull you all over. I was just trying to verify your identity, that's all.
Yeah, but I mean, when you got the registration, my name, I own the vehicle. When you run it, it's going to be me.
Well, I didn't know that was you.
Well, I mean, but you got to understand. When we
I
get,
understand,
we get,
and it's your right, okay?
Yeah.
But when you want to exercise your rights at strange times, when I'm just trying to just get your identity, and that's simple for me, you can understand where I come from, right?
Yeah, I understand, but you got to understand. I've been stopped by, okay, I live in the state of South Carolina.
Let me come over there and talk to you. I want to get my leg run over.
All right. Yeah, hold on. Go ahead. Yeah. So I mean, when we get stopped, I mean, you know, I own my own transportation business. It's always we get harassed, and you know, when I saw you when we passed you, I said we're gonna get stopped.
Your windows are jet black.
Yeah, but I mean, in the state of South Carolina, we allowed to have down to 5%. So
on the front windows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not 5. These aren't 5%, but
and this is illegal too. See that little AS1 says AS1 line? It's like right here. Okay,
yes.
You can't tint below that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not trying to nitpick.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have a job to do.
Oh, I understand that.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's why they put me out here every day, and I'm doing my job.
Right. And I mean, I knew we were gonna get stopped in Florida, so I mean, I understand. You're just doing your job, but you know.
And I mean, I can't tell who's in there. I can't even run a South Carolina tag on my computer. I can only run Florida tags. Okay, so I don't know who's in the car is what I'm saying before I pull you over. And I can't obviously see. Okay? And that doesn't matter. But when I ask somebody for their name...
Yeah, I understand.
I don't know. If you could have just got out of prison for killing people, or you could be one... You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know?
I understand.
I don't know who you are.
Right.
So you can understand when I'm noticeably, like, I want to figure out who you are.
Right, I understand. But see, okay, well, like I said, well, in South Carolina, if we driving, you have to have, you know, driver's license, all that. Right. If you're not driving, they don't ever question, say,
you can refuse to identify yourself, but don't expect me to not want to figure out who you are.
Right, I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're cool?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I have nothing against you.
I have to. Oh, Delta 31. I have to figure out who you are, okay?
Okay.
I mean, you could have just murdered somebody.
Right, I mean, I understand.
We do interstate enforcement. And we... Yes, 10-4. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Right, I mean,
I'm going to write you out a warning, because I'm not that concerned with this tint. Okay, you have kids in the car. But sometimes people rent vehicles or borrow vehicles.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a little tidbit of law enforcement information. Okay?
Florida drugs, I know. I'm pretty sure 95.
Right. And what they do is they buy these cars, and they stick dark tint on them, and they don't want to be seen, okay? And they shoot on down the interstate with a couple kilos of drugs in the dash, wherever.
Yeah.
But I don't know who you are.
Right.
So when I pull you over and the first thing you say is like, I'm not telling you who I am, well, I'm gonna, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, that's your job. I totally respect that.
Okay, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. I'm just doing my job. I see you got kids in the car, and honestly, if you would identify yourself, I don't want to upset the children in any way. I want them to have a good vacation, and I would have got you out of here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the last thing I want. And if I wanted to, like, pull them out and run a dog around the car, I don't.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, that's why I told you. You know, we coming from Disney World. We were there. I mean, I got the cards in my pocket from Disney World, and I mean, then we were going to Miami just to relax on South Beach. So, I mean, I'm being honest. You know, it's nothing.
I want you guys to have a good vacation down here. 100%. That's why people come down here to relax and have a good vacation. Okay, your wife's fired up. I'm trying to explain things.
Yeah.
But you understand where I'm coming from.
I do.
I do not want you guys to have a bad day whatsoever. I'm going to write you a written warning, and you guys are going to be out of here.
Okay.
In just a minute, okay? I appreciate you, like, give me your information. Well, kind of got off your registration, but letting me go this far with you.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Okay? All right, pal. You sit tight.
Okay.